Good day and welcome in. So I got my fantasy world coloring book from Emelie Lidehall Oberg, and I'm super excited. I want to go through because I want to see the difference between fairy tale and folklore and this one. I've not had a chance to look at it. I've been holding off. It's been almost a week and I've been just dying to get in here and look at this. Now, the one thing, if you watched my video about getting ready for Mermaid here in a couple of days, I misspoke and I think I said this one had 90 pages. It actually has 112, and this one has 120. So that's an 8-page difference. So it's probably not that big of a difference, but at any rate. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of compare. To me, they look about the same. Look, I keep rubbing it off, and I'm sure I'll rub this off too, and it's so sad. But anyway, I love how the books kind of look the same. They have, the little flower. I do love that right there. Isn't that really nice? And they've got the big, bold lettering so you can actually see it. Hardcover on both. Ooh, that's a tight one. So that's what the paper looks like. Here's the thing. Look how dirty my paper has gotten. Like, oh my gosh, that's kind of gross and disgusting. And I apologize. I kind of hate to show it to you, but let's be honest. There's kind of no secrets on the channel when it comes to coloring books. So that's good. Now, this one I actually went and bought at a bookstore. So you can see that They Who Must Not Be Named, they messed that up. They pointed over here too. So with that being said, the exterior, oh, whoops, pardon me, the back, that is what our back looks like, as opposed to the back of this one. That way, if you've got this one, you kind of know. So I'm like, all right, the only thing that I can on super fast approach, the only thing I see is FSC mixed paper. I don't know what that means. Maybe I better go do some more homework. I don't know. If you know what that means, it's there. If you don't know what it means, it's still there. So that's about it. I do like how it's the same but different. So that's kind of nice, something that we're familiar with. So I wanted to get in. Oh, I can't wait. I'm really looking forward to Mermaid's Bay. I'm sure Magical Meadows and Royal Kingdom is awesome too. Oh, that purple, that's beautiful. This one over has the green. Okay, nice. So we still have that, kind of like what we had in the other one. Now see, this does look gray. Does that look gray? Okay, so we're gonna kind of I'm gonna heat it up just a little bit so I don't, totally snap that. Okay, so I don't know if that's just extra white, but for some reason that's reading really gray to me. So let's see what this one had when you opened it. So same thing. Oh, sorry, and then I hit you. Huh, interesting. Is that coming over to you guys? This is definitely far more white in color. And there's something here that's tingy. Can you see the difference? Or is that just ultra white? Maybe that's what it is. Oh, here's that mixed paper from Responsible Sources, I think is what it says. It's so tiny I can barely read it. Okay, so let's see if how can I get this? Okay, I'm gonna have to go sideways on my desk because I don't want to break it totally. Can you see that? So this paper over here is this looks to me to be the same. So there's a grayness. Is there a grayness to this paper? Let's look. Let me kind of try to slide this one in so I don't. Okay. So it looks like maybe it's just this paper. What do you think? I think we're okay, right? I think that paper is just kind of gray. Phew. scared me for a second. I'm like, wait, what's going on? Like, I don't want gray paper in my book. Do you want gray paper in your book? Okay, so now that we've got the scare out of the way, let's dip and dive. Oh, wow. Okay, so that looks really fun. Kind of giving us, you know, we've got the castle. We have, let's see, what was this again? So we had Magical Meadows, Royal Kingdom, okay, and the Bay. Okay, that's going to be fun. Excellent. We have, so kind of reminiscent of the other book, and I love it. I like when things are a little bit the same. I do like a little different, but I kind of want to feel like I'm in there. Huh, the paper. This paper seems ever so slightly thinner. It's still, I mean, it's still, let's do that one. Yeah, this one's just a tad bit thicker. However, with it being thicker, okay, you guys can't tell, but I'm gonna close my eyes real quick. Thinner paper, definitely thinner. Smooth, but I don't know if I'm deceptively just wishing that there was a bit of tooth on here. I don't know. It's definitely thinner paper, so it's going to be interesting to see, will the water work? You know what? I've got all my pencils off to the side because I've been trying to clean my space. I'm trying to get ready for Mermaid. We are finally done with the bathroom. That'll be for another day. Okay, so the paper is definitely different. I don't know if that's good or bad, or it just is. I don't know. Oh, the Royal Kingdom, the Enchanted Forest, Mermaid Bay, Deepwater Harbor, cute. We got Magic Meadows, Misty Mountains, and the Fairy Tale Gardens. Oh, I love. Okay, I do like the fairy tale and folklore book, but I gotta be honest, this one's kind of exciting. Okay. The Magic Meadows. Oh, you know what? I wonder if that's what it is. If each of these kind of has, maybe that's where the 8 pages are coming in, because we've got an extra page here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that might be where it's at. Maybe that's kind of where the extra pages came in. Okay, what's interesting is, look, see how there's this page, see how it's gray? Now look at this page, the opening page, see how, so I mean, it is truly gray, but the coloring pages aren't. It's just under my lights, they almost look the same. Okay, still, I'm okay. The Magic Meadow. I wanted to look at that really cool. Sorry, this is gonna be a long one. You know, turn this on tonight when you're coloring. Okay, oh, we've got little butterfly wings on the little fawn. We've got a fairy, we've got a little bird, we've got houses, we've got great flowers that she's kind of known for. So we get some of the same vibe, but we are getting a little bit of difference. Look, we've got laundry. I was just doing that. I was doing that just a couple hours ago. Okay, so I like the little houses. Nice. Oh, now the wreath with the birds, that is very, very nice. Love that. Okay, and then I kind of want to, don't do this to your book. I'm really horrible to my books, but I like them to lay as flat as possible without getting the crease right there. Okay, interesting. She's probably an elfin because she's got the little ears going. Now, I do like this where it's on the branch and it has snow or moss, I guess. Maybe it's moss. I guess it could be anything. It could be snow and moss. Maybe it's early spring. Oh, cute. I love the little, still not great on the fur yet, but I do like that. It does seem like her little ticking is a little bit darker than her ticking of her animals in this book. I'm just gonna look real quick to see if I'm imagining that. Oh no, it looks like I'm imagining it. Doesn't seem to be that much further on. Like, really quick. So we've got the little mice and we got a bigger mouse. So yeah, no, okay. It was just me. That's why I like to have the book next to me. Oh, cute. I love, great for Easter. I mean, it's past, but Easter, spring, whatever. That's very nice. I love the water. Oh, I can already see some just gorgeous, beautiful pages coming out of this book. Oh, I love the frog. That was my first one that I colored in the other one. Oh, wow. I love that. I really do love the wings on the fawn. Oh, this is so cute. I want to color this one so bad. Okay, we have one that's similar over there. Okay, this I absolutely love. I could see really deep, rich colors coming into that, very royal. I don't know if it'd be purples or blues or reds, but that really deep royal color. Love it. Oh, cute. I love it. Okay, we're sleeping and playing. Everybody's doing laundry. It's laundry day. Oh, wow, that's very cool. I love that. See, and I know a lot of these probably still are stemming from that area, like their fairy tales and folklore type thing, and I'm just not as aware of that. I love the bees. I love how she's sitting on the sunflower. Oh, wow. That's beautiful. She has a lot of the portraits, but this one seems to be a much striking. It's more strikeful. Am I saying that right? It's more striking. Cute, the ducks in there. We have some ducks. They're in the neighbor's yard, and they've put up a little, they got their little nest going. They always come this time of year, and they kind of go somewhere in the neighborhood. It's always fun to see where they land. Oh, that's very pretty. Okay, we've had that before, but that's still very pretty. Same, but different, and I like it. Oh, I like this. I like kind of that landscapey-ishness. Oh, the mice. Looks like they're going to a picnic or just picking flowers. Maybe they're just picking flowers. Oh, the swan. Is that a swan? Yeah, a swan. That's very sweet. Oh, I'm not a big food colorer, but I do appreciate her food and stuff in here. It's just a skill set. Ooh, I love this. I'm such a sucker for these. I really, really am such a sucker. You put a bunch of little tiny ones on a page and I'm all for it. The craziness. Oh, that's very cute. When I was a girl, I used to live in an area where strawberry fields were, well, everything was plentiful. That's very pretty. Oh, the little coffee house. How darling. I love it. Like, is that the coffee beans that are kind of like the lily pads? That's very cute. Very, very cute. Oh, a little family snuggled up. We have a mouse in the shoe. I could see, when this is colored, I can see people just rocking this right out the world. There are going to be some beautiful ones of, well, all the pages are going to be beautiful, but there are just certain ones that I'm like, okay, I can't wait to see that one. Oh, super cute. Look at the little boat. Oh, I love it. And this would, I mean, you could do it any color. It could be dark with kind of the glowing effect, or you could do that super fun, bright, or even the pastels. I mean, anything's going to go well there. Oh, I love all the fairies. They're just having fun. So cute. Okay. A little creepy. A little creepy. But this one's almost like in the other book where she's coming out of the water and there's the lilies and she has some kind of dragon fish or something like that. Now this is very nice to have a male fairy. We don't get a lot of male fairies or mermaids or anything like that, but that is I like that. That's very nice. Okay. Mermaid's Bay. Yay. That's where I want to live. Okay. I'm liking it so far. I'm thinking this is good. Got everything that's ocean. We have everything that is mermaid. Oh. Oh, that is so sweet. I absolutely love that we have a baby mermaid. Oh, my heart. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Again, do those little ones. Put them on a page. Nixie's a sucker for it. Oh, I like that. Absolutely gorgeous. I like this one. Oh, okay, so her tail's coming out the broken end and down. Love. Absolutely. I was like, wait, what happened there? I'm like, I got it. I'm slow, but I get there. Very cute. I love that. Ooh, the daddy of all mermaids. That's cool. I guess he's having a snack. It's kind of weird, but okay. Oh, the house on the crab. And then, okay, so we have a slight little Nixie going. We've got a little bit ear. We don't have the fins necessarily, but very cute. Love that. She looks to be a nice Nixie. We're not all mean. Oh, love. Emelie, congratulations. I love it. Absolutely love this page. And you know what? Oh, I don't know. Maybe this is the first one I'm going to color in the book. I don't know. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Let me know. Oh my gosh. This one is going to be so fun to see done. Now this I like. This is kind of the same but different, but I like how it comes up and down and around. And we've got our night to early morning. So I'm absolutely, or early. It could be early evening, late evening, or early in the morning, whichever. Very cute. Oh, I'm in love with this page. Gonna try not to worry about ruining it. It doesn't matter. Okay, we have another one. Great. Oh, this time he's not. He's saving her, getting her back into the water. Oh, I love the seahorses coming into the city. Isn't that awesome? Ooh, I like that one. I like that one a lot. Oh, here it is. More Nixie-esque-ness. That's kind of us. Very pretty. Also Nixies, not all the time, but most of the time you're going to find them in the lakes. Sometimes, you know, we'll visit the ocean. Now I love the ocean. I'll go to the ocean, but primarily we're found in the lakes. So pretty. Okay, I like that one. I can see this one being done very nicely also. A lot of fun creativity can come in this one. Unfortunately, I do not possess fun and I do not possess creativity. So it'll be fun to see what people do with that. Okay, excellent. Oh, I absolutely love this. Oh, so cute. I can practice a pearl. Love the underworld, so kind of like an Atlantis type thing. Oh. I like the cuteness in the animals. That's very interesting. Very statuesque also. Interesting. Okay. There's a vibe on here. I won't say it, but you're probably picking it up too. All right, so we've got a little Nixie going around. Well, not really Nixie. I don't know what she is. She may just be a merfolk or on the verge of. That's very pretty. Now, I like this because it's something that's a little bit more simple, not a lot of elements, but very defined spaces, and that is going to be fun to color. Oh, mom and daughter. That's very nice. I love that. I like too how she's kind of done like little bits of seaweed as some decor. I like that. I love the little teeny houses. We got the conch shell. Super cute. Okay, I absolutely love this too. She really has stepped out a little bit of her norm. I mean, still her work, but kind of giving us some different pictures and landscapes and things like that. I love that. Oh, that will be fun. I know somebody on the YouTubers that would do a great job on that. Oh, this is very pretty. Very, very well done. I can see people doing an excellent job with that. I really can see that one just being a striking one. Same of her work, but a little bit different in her work. Oh, yes. I love you. I want to color you too. Oh, I love that. Okay, I don't know if I've ever seen one where she's kind of masked it off for us. Have I seen that before from her? I don't know. But I like the little dressing room. This is really quite nice. And I love that she's got her little friend there. Gosh, that one's beautiful. Yeah, really nice. Nice indeed. Okay, so we have a lot in here for Mermaid if you want to do that. If anybody's going to color in this one for Mermaid, you let me know. If you want to do a buddy color, if I don't hear from anybody in a short period of time, I'll just pick one and go. The Royal Kingdom. This will be fun. Let's see what we've got. Okay, this is much different and I love it. I love the, I don't want to say simplicity, but the single picture. Very different for her. I love that. Oh, all right. I can already see people doing this. You guys are going to rock that. You guys are going to, I already know a couple of creators that I'm like, oh yeah, you're going to nail this and you're going to nail that really, really good. Sorry, hopefully it's not too dark. I have all my lights on. I don't know why it looks dark to me. Okay, I love both of these pictures. Love them both. Oh, cute. Okay, a much younger, almost like a girl with her fur for her coat, and her crown is the kingdom. Love it. Okay, we have Circus City, fun bright colors. I love the fact that we have a little bit of like a warrior typeness, but more of like a soldier type thing. That's very pretty. Very nice. Oh, and then the dressed up part. I love the floral. That's very nice too. That's really pretty. And I do appreciate the kind of the frame for the wall. Oh, super fun. I like how they put these on the same page together, same but different, and I like that. I love this. Super pretty. We have, so fun, we have her dancing at the show. Super fun again. Man, I'm such a sucker. Such a sucker. Are you guys a sucker for certain things too? You just find something, you're like, oh, I just love that. That is very pretty. And then I love that. It's different. It's not like in a jar or a bubble or anything like that, but in a lantern. And she's the fairy giving the light. I love it. So smart, so good. Creativity peeps, all you that are super good at coloring and oh, I mean, I can see it, but I can't execute on it, but I can't wait to see what everybody does there. Okay, I like this. Love that. We got the jewels going, so I absolutely love and adore that. Oh, super fun. Absolutely love that too. So we've got a little bit of fairy tale going. We kind of got, you know, Cinderella going here. We've got, oh no, let down your hair. Rapunzel. There we go. Rapunzel-esque. Very pretty. Love that. I love the pictures on the wall. Absolutely love that. That was really good. Really, really good. I enjoyed that. Oh, isn't that pretty? I like how she has feminine, then she's got the juxtaposition of the Nixies, the warriors, that type of thing, and I really love that. Oh. And then we have our cute our little mice doing their little circus, and then, ooh, I'd climb all the way up here. I'm so tired. That's very cute. And I like how she put this on the spine. So smart. I would have never thought to color my spines that way. I always just color them straight. Okay, this is very similar to one that I just colored in the other book last month with all the food, but that's still very cute indeed. Oh, I love that, the mystic. And then we've got our dragon. Very nice. Oh, those always get to me too. Okay, that's it. Oh, and then this was our last page. So that's where our 8 pages came in. They are the beginning page, the end page, and then every section that came in. And then we have our purple in the back. Wow, isn't that nice? I love that. Absolutely love that. So I think what I want to do, if you just came for the flip through, you can go ahead and bounce out. But what I want to do is really quick, I want to test this. I want to see, let's see, this would be, is there enough space to test on this? I think there is. Yep, you know, I think there is. Okay, so I just want to see, because this paper feels different to me for some reason. And, oh, of course. Okay, hold tight. Okay, so I have my Prismas with me, and I want to just try real quick. Let's see. I was coloring a leaf. You know what? I think I'm just going to use these. Okay, so this is what I was coloring in for another one. So it's the 913, 909, and 908. And I'm going to color right up here. So I would love to know how many of you have this book. And if you don't, are you going to get it? Okay. Am I just hoping and wishing? It's not like a big difference, but it's not the same. Okay, so oh, sorry, that was 909. I'm going to go to 908. You know, I will bring you down just a little bit more, and hopefully there's enough lights going right now. Oh, if I go down too low, I almost can't see. And then, sorry, my chair is squeaky. I don't know what's happened. It's getting louder and louder. I guess it's time for a new chair. You know what? This paper feels different. It doesn't have a lot of tooth, but it's not as slick as this other paper. Or is it just wishful thinking? No, that is different. That is different. Okay. You know what? Now, don't get me wrong. I love her other book. And the paper was really nice in that book. Do not get me wrong. I like the thick paper, but I was like, it just needed like a little tooth, a little just something. And I think the color doesn't seem to slip out from underneath me. I'm just going to do a little bit darker. Okay, so if you have this book and you have the other one, tell me what you think. I want to bring this up and I want to color. I want to take the same colors. Let me see if I can find, oops. Okay, hold on just a second. Let's go up. Let's do this. Okay, so let me find a leaf. You know what, I'll do a smaller, I'm trying to keep the leaf about the same. So what we'll do is so we'll see what this does. Okay, oh my gosh, that chair, it's gonna drive me crazy. So we got 909, and it's really hard because my camera's down so low. That's hard for me to see. Huh. I can't tell. For some reason, it does feel different over there. I'm going to do one more over here. Oh, gosh, guys. I feel like, for some reason, I feel like this paper, maybe there's not the sizing on it. To me, there seems like there's something different with this book. But please don't take my word for it, because I'm not 100% sure. Like, I'm pretty sure, but not all the way sure. But the pigment, it just seems to lay down a little easier. Yes. Okay, there is something different. I don't know what it is. Is it a huge difference? No, because obviously I'm struggling to tell the difference. But it's different, but in a good way. I think. All of you are going, oh my gosh, Nixie. You're like, this is crazy. Yeah. Okay, I don't know, guys. Watch. The manufacturer will come out and go, that crazy gal who goes on YouTube, she says there's something different with the paper. There's nothing different with the paper. Well, this paper is thinner. Not by a lot, but just enough. You can tell the difference. But for some reason, I don't feel this slipping out from underneath me the way I do in the first book. But maybe it's because I've been coloring in the book so much now that I've learned how to just navigate it. Huh. I don't know. I can't tell the difference, but I like it. Okay, so we have that. Let's try, let me move this. Let's see. What pencils do I have here? Okay, Woomer. Awesome. Let's try Woomer. What do we want? Let's see. Woomer, woomer, woomer. What are we gonna, we'll do a, let's see, a flower. Okay, so this is the old one, so I really don't care too much about that. So let's try woomer. Let's do part of the butterfly. What do we want our butterfly to be? How about if we do, okay, let's pick this one, 494. What other blues do we have that would just look super pretty? I'm gonna go 494, 494. I wonder if this would work. Maybe that's too big of a jump. 366. And then let's see. Okay, so we have kind of a dark, kind of a light. And then let's do maybe the, do I want a pink? What would that look like? That would look like a hot mess. Okay, never mind. Let's see. Sorry guys, I'm doing this on the run. Oh, you know what? Let's do a light pink. Okay, that's not quite so like bombastic. All right, so how do I want this to look? I think I'm gonna do the purple. Okay, so this one is woomer and it's 366. I'm not gonna do the whole butterfly. Oh, see, I just love the woomers on this. That looks great. Yeah, and they do really well too. Tell you guys, I love the woomers. So far, I haven't broke my tips. I can sometimes be a little harsh, but so far, like, they just, to me, they're like a cross between Prismas and Polys. Okay, and then I'm gonna take the blue, I'm gonna take 494. I would tell you the name, but unfortunately, I cannot read the name on these. They do layer better than they smush. They're definitely layering, and that's why I think they kind of lend or go more towards the oil. I mean, they all have oil, they all have wax, they all have fillers, whatever. They all have the stuff. Just some of them are lean a little bit more to the wax or lean a little bit more towards the oil. And these are more oil, but boy, they do kind of blend nicely. Nothing like a Prisma. Nothing's, I don't ever firmly believe anything's ever going to blend like a Prisma. But there's just enough. Nice. I like that. Okay. I really do like that. I'm not going to get too futsy putsy. All right. And then we will do kind of the pink. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Woomers, they do a great job. Love them. Love them, love them, love. Okay, who else do I have here sitting on my desk waiting to be like, hey, use me, use me. Who's this? Let's see who this is. Oh, okay, great. This is Light Fast. Who should we do for Light Fast? Should we do a flower? Okay, let's do a flower. And what do we want our flower to look like? How about if we do purple? So we'll do wild lavender. That's a light purple. Then we'll go violet, which is the dark purple. And let's see, who should we mix with? I don't know who to mix with. I don't think it really matters, but you know what? Okay, we'll do mid ultramarine. I'm not going too crazy on my colors. Okay, so we're gonna do violet, and let's see. Okay. Yeah, these work great. I love the Durant Light Fast. I was so grateful. These were not gifted to me, but they basically should have been like a gift. I got these at such an amazing, crazy deal. And someday I'll tell you about my biggest coloring regret. It's so painful. And when I tell it to you, you guys will cringe right alongside me. You'll be like, what in the world? Oh, sorry. Wild lavender. So wild lavender. I just love I think I'm just, again, I'm a sucker for Derwent, I guess. But I love their products. I mean, I shouldn't say every single product because I don't have every single one of, I wish I had every single one of their products, but their products are just so amazing, in my opinion. In my opinion. Oh, isn't that pretty? So that'd be almost the two colors that were retired out of Prisma a couple years back. Okay, and then we'll hit it with the blue to kind of go along with our little butterfly over here. Oh, sorry again. That is the mid ultramarine. Mid ultramarine. Oh, hopefully that's there. Okay, hopefully you can see that. Yeah, they do so well in this book. They do well in just about everything. Okay. Yep, I love that. This is driving me crazy. I'm going to have to go do some research. I need to go do some homework. I don't know when I'm going to have time to do that. I was going to come on and just do this super quick and super fast just because I was like, I want to start coloring in the book. Well, I am coloring in the book, but I want to get it ready for Mermaid. Okay, Derwent. They work great in this book. All right, the next one I have the Derwent drawing pencils. So let's see, what can I color? Because I only have the 24 set. I don't have enough ducats in my bucket to be able to buy the nice ones, or not the nice ones, but the fully extended set yet. And I'm like, oh, I want that so bad. Let's see. How about if we do Ruby Earth? I love the Mars Violet. I'm just so in love with that. And then I don't want to do any more blue because we already have blue on here, but it would look so good on here. That ink blue. Okay, so it's ink blue. What some crazy colors. Crazy colors. Well, we're going to go with it. So this one is the ink blue or 3720. And let's see, hopefully you can see that. Sorry, I'm twisting my book. Oh, yes, those work. Man, those work like a dream in this. Okay, hold on, guys. I'm doing it to you again. Hold on. I want to pick up this book. I want to see, because I cannot remember if in this other book I have ever used the drawing pencils in here. So let's see. So this is the ink blue. Let's do the butterfly. Let's do this little butterfly right in here. I think it's different. I don't want to say this one resists, but it resists it a little bit. This one like just says, yeah, bring it on. And this one is like a slight, maybe that's the phrase for it. Huh, that is so crazy. I still can't figure it out. It's driving me crazy. Okay, and then we're gonna go with the terracotta. I know it sounds kind of weird, but I'm gonna do terracotta here on the little leaf. And then I'm going to take my Mars. Okay, so that was terracotta, sorry. Oh, no, 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 pardon me. That was Ruby Earth. Ruby Earth and Mars Violet. Yep. It just feels different, and I don't know if it's me. All right, I'm going to stop that. You guys let me know. You tell me what you feel. Don't trust me because, I don't know. I'm too confused right now to do that. Okay, perfect. I like that. And then what I'm going to do, oh, it's so hard because I wish I had the other colors. I'm going to go smoke blue, ivory black, smoked. Okay, so I'm going to do smoke blue. Huh. They seem to blend better. Okay, so if you have Derwent inktense, Derwent drawing pencils, they work really nice on this. Love them. Love them, love them, love them. Boy, am I gonna have a mess to pick up after this. Okay, and then, you know what? I do have my Derwent inktense out. I just don't know if I have the water, which if I've got the water, it's gonna be behind me, but that's okay. So let's see. We have the butterfly. Let's do Wild Flame. Is this the pink flamingo? Wild Flame, pink flamingo, and I've got my other set over here too. Let me pull that out. Let me see if there's a, boy, I got a mess going. Okay. Well, thanks for hanging in there. Hopefully you guys are still sticking around for this part. Let's see. How about if we go, oh my gosh, I keep doing the purples. Let's not do purple. Let's do like an orangey red. How about if we do the poppy red? Okay, so we'll do that. So we'll go poppy red for down here. Put that over there. So we'll just kind of, okay, yep, that works. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Okay, when you guys color, go a little better and a little slower than me. I'm going a little too fast. Okay, and then I'm gonna do Wild Flame. So you'll see the difference between, I don't know if it shows up on camera, but this one definitely has a little bit more red. This is a little bit more orange. We'll see what this does. I wonder if there's gonna be enough difference. Well, I guess we'll find out, won't we? We'll find out if there's enough orange in it. Go like this. Okay, and then I'm going to take the pink flamingo and just fill in the rest. It won't be a lot of different color. It'll just be kind of like a mix of color. Okay, perfect. Okay, I like that. And then you know what I'm gonna do? Let's do, let's see. What does the other tray have to offer us? Oh yeah, this is one of my favorite colors, Malibu. Love Malibu. If you have the original set of the Inktense and you never got the expanded pack, go get Malibu. And the pink flamingo? Malibu and pink flamingo. Just go buy those. I love, 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 love. It's a good fill, and it does like a great job on that. So I'm just going to go real quick here just to give a little bit of difference. And then I'm going to take the pink flamingo and do the rest of it in pink flamingo, just real quick. But yeah, these two colors, if you don't want to have the full set of Inktense, I would highly recommend picking these two up. And I think there is another one. I'll have to look. Won't do it right now because we're trying to get through this. They've got some really good grays. I think that's what it is, the grays. There's like what is it? It's like a Mars gray, I think. Anyway, we'll have to do that on a later date. So, okay. And then hold on just a second. Let me see if I got my water brush. Okay, sadly, I do not have my water brush, but I do. Let's see if this works. So this is an alcohol marker. Oh. I wanted to see if water would work on this. Okay, well, let's see how the alcohol goes on the other side. Okay, so it does pull through. We'll have to see what happens. If it's like it before, it'll stay there, but it'll just be very muted out, but it's not carrying the color over or through, I guess. So be careful of where you're putting it. I mean, I don't care about the other page. So let's see. Wow, it blends nice. I don't know if you can see it, but it's not doing the granulated thing. So I like that. Again, when you go to do this, go a little slower. Put your protectant on the back side. Oh yeah, I like those. I like how that orangey red. And I really do like using the alcohol blender on Inktense, just because, and then sometimes I just dot it. Okay, super cute, I love it. Okay, always make sure you wipe that off. That way when you go to use it the next time, hopefully it's not on there. Okay, so I'll lift that up so you can see it. So that works. Let's check out the back page on this deeper, darker color. Let's see what happened. Well, look at that. I'm a liar. As it's drying, that blender pencil is not coming through, or the blender ink is not coming through. It's drying. Huh. Well, look at that. I'm a liar. Okay. Forget what I said, but as you tell, as it dries, it goes to where you can't really see it. So there you go. If you want to do water, maybe that's what we do. Let me see, what other pencils do most people want to know about? Let's see, how about, oh, Caran d'Ache. Okay, here, we'll do this one. I just have the small set. Why? Because they're super expensive and I'm not very good at them. Let's see, what could I do? I don't have a lot of good colors to pick from. So how about this? How about if I do the brown? And I will move this over. What if I do a little bit of the, hopefully you can see that. Do a little bit of his tail, little tail feather. They go down great. Okay, so I ran really quick and I went and got my water paint brushes, whatever we want to call them. So we're going to do a little bit of brown and do a little bit more brown here, just because I want to see how will water do on this. And then I'll do a little bit of brown here. Again, you guys take your time. Okay, and then we will take a small amount of blue. Oh, there we go. Oh, I'm gonna have to sharpen that down. So we'll do a little blue, a little brown, and a little bluebird. Lovely. Okay. I like the way that looks. Somebody asked on my, I can't remember where I saw it. Maybe they emailed me. They wanted to know what the humming was. And if you hear something like right now, what it is, it's my light. Let's see if it'll do it. I don't know if you can hear it, but that's what it is. So if you pick up that sound, it was really funny. They're like, man, I thought it was coming from my house. And I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to do that to you. I'm going to take some watercolors. These are the Artistios. These are just a real budget. I've had really good luck with these so far. They have great colors. They don't they grind, as you can tell, they don't have a lot of granulation to them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up, let's see, what blue could I pick up on? I'm going to pick up 539. So let's see if 539, just so you can kind of tell the difference between, like, say, a watercolor, 5, oh, these are so hard to read too, 539, where are you? Oh, I think it's over here. Okay, so 539, and what I'm going to do, so it's that one right there, 539 Prussian blue. All right, and I'm just going to do these right in here. So I'm just going to blend those down, and then I'm going to pull up, and hopefully it'll drag enough pigment. Now, I do not have the Albert Doors, the Aquifer, whatever those are called. I want them. But I don't know if I don't use them enough. I don't use these enough to make it worth. But if I were a beginnist, I might just pick those up, because my understanding is you only need those because they're both dry and water, which is amazing to think. Like, you could do both water and that. Okay, so I'm going to put these away real quick. So again, this is Artiso. Let's see, what other color medium do I have? Kind of a crazy flip along, isn't it? Let's see. Oh, I have my Distressed. Let's see. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh dear. All right, so this one I think is the Robin's Speckled Egg. So we'll go Speckled Egg. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, I got these on special. You can see why they were on special, huh? Okay, so we're just gonna go right here so you can kind of see it. Oh, that's definitely not the right color, but oh well. Wow, that's super soft. I forget how creamy those really are. Okay, well, that's just a small, well, you know what? Why not? Just finish it. We're already this knee deep in it. Just finish it off. Go like this. finish that, do that. Okay, perfect. And then let's see, what else do I have over here? Oh, the eye crayons, which are, they are basically, they're like the budgetary set for the Caran d'Ache. And what color do we have for the bird? We'll do the light, dark gray, gray, light gray, 24. So let's see, 24. I think that one's the light gray, so we'll do that. And I don't know if you can see that. I'll try to bring it up so you can see it. Now these do not go down nearly as smooth as the Caran d'Ache, and they really don't go down nearly as smooth as the Tim Holtz Distress crayons. These are very scratchy, but they're like half the cost, so you know, you got to give on something. Okay, so we've got that, and then who else do I have sitting over here next to me? I think that's it for water-based. Yeah, that's it for water-based. Okay, sorry guys, sorry about that. All right, and then we'll, hopefully I don't hit you too hard. Now let's see how this works. Okay, so when I go to do it, I just enough, I don't know if you can see that, or just ever so glistening. Oh, that's too much. Too much. Okay, just like a baby's bottle, just like that. Okay, so let's see how this works. Okay, not bad. I just kind of dot. Sorry about that. Let's see what that does. Huh, look at that. Huh, it did not. Now I've got to be honest, I don't know if on the other paper I ever did that. I want this one to be a little bit more blue on the tip, so I'm just gonna do that and then mix the brown a little bit. Okay. All right, so these were the Caran d'Ache, dash. This one is the Distressed. Let's see what that looks like. Blends nice on the paper. And the paper seems to be taking it. Okay, so then we'll do the Artiso. Oh, wow. Those are working great on the paper. Now, in all fairness, I've never tried this with the other paper. So maybe the other paper would have taken it just fine, but today it just, this paper just feels so much different. That came out nice. Okay, and then this is the eye crayon. So let's do eye crayon real quick. And you can see how the eye crayon, it doesn't blend down nearly as nice as the other two. But they do have good color. I mean, they got great color. Huh, well look at that. Okay, let me just do this real quick. Okay, that works. And the water isn't doing anything too obnoxious or crazy. The paper is not peeling up. And there's really nothing, I don't know if you can see, okay, right there, there's a little bit of bubble. Oh, but I did put a little bit more water right there. I don't know if you can see it, but you know what, guys, that looks, huh, yeah, that looks really good. They're blending, the paper's taking it. it's not peeling it, but then again, I'm very, very light. I mean, the lightest of lightest touch, just enough to get the pigments to kind of move. So I'm not being hugely aggressive with it. Okay, pull that back a little bit. Okay, perfect. All right, well, there you go. So we've got water on there. That works great. And then let's see, where did I put the other book? I may have buried it. I'm going to assume water probably did good on the other paper too. Okay, real quick, who else do I have? I have, oh, Brute Printer Square. Oh my gosh, I love Brute Printer Squares. Forgot about them. It's been a long time since I've used those. Let's see, let's do a little flower. Let's do, this is one of my favorites from them. 98, I can't remember what it's called. But what we'll do is we'll do just this little flower here. Okay, it takes it. Yeah. Okay, that works there. Brute Printer Squares, when I was first getting started a couple years ago, I liked them. But then other things have kind of come around. You can't get Brute Printer anymore the way you used to be able to get them. I'm just going to go 91, just do a little darker. And then they just became too expensive, too hard to try to find. And it's like, okay, if you're going to make me work that hard for a budget set, yeah, no. And then I got to be honest, Woomer came around, and Woomer has kind of made me just fall in love when it comes to a budget set. Okay, so Brute Printer Squares, they work great. You know what? Oh, hoo-hoo. Let's see what they have to offer. Let's see. Let's do that flower there. Let's try to pick a different color. How about yellow? I'm not much of a yellow person, but let's just try it. So this one is lemon yellow 25. So let's just go like that. Oh, whoa. These lay down. Why would these lay down so nice? Isn't that funny? You just never know. Like, boy, this just picks up that pigment. Wow. Okay. Let's go a couple more up. Let's do this. What's this one? We'll go to yellow brown 29. I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully I'm still on camera. I wasn't planning on doing this. I was just going to do a quick flip. But you never know what's going to happen around Nixie Homestead. I wasn't expecting the paper to feel different. Huh. I got to be honest. I'm kind of liking these. So far, I like these the most on this paper. Okay, interesting. And then let's go real dark. Well, not real dark, but we'll go jump 4. And we'll go with light red 34. Hopefully I didn't go too dark. Oh, it kind of mixes in with the butterfly a little bit. Oh, which one did I grab? I can't remember now. 29? Yellow brown? Yeah, yellow brown. Okay, yellow brown. That was a bit of a jump. A little bit more of a jump than I was anticipating, so I have to blend that down just a little bit. Now these to me feel more oil. They don't blend the way a Woomer does. So you kind of have to layer with these. Okay, so I'm not gonna do all those flowers, but I better write down these numbers so I don't forget. Not that I mean, I don't care about this page, but it'll drive me crazy. So it was 29 and 34. Okay, perfect. Okay, so if you have the Honolulu, is it the Honolulu? Oh, the Alahawa? Oh, oil base, there you go. It was right there. All I had to do was read the box. let's see. And then, okay, Faber-Castell. Okay, these have to work on everything. I mean, let's be honest. These are like, they're like Prismas. These are the best, the best. Okay, let's see. What can we do? Have we done anything different? How about this? We'll do that. And like, I don't want purples necessarily. Green. No, I don't want green. Okay, it might be purple because we don't have all day for me to hem and haw on color. And I definitely don't want to drop these on the ground. You know what? Let's kind of try this. It'll be a different color combination. Oh my gosh, I've really crammed myself into the corner here. Okay, so let's do, oh, I can't tell what that is. 191? 191? Okay, and then we'll do here. Oh, those, okay, so maybe, you know what? Maybe oil is where maybe oil pencils are the better pencils. And I typically will color with Prisma just because that's kind of what I came up on. And so I tend to gravitate towards that because that's where my comfortability comes in. But I'm wondering if, because that one felt so good and this one is really good too. But then again, let's be honest, these are the best pencils in my opinion. And there was one time when I colored with them and everybody was like, yes, welcome, you have arrived. I'm like, I know I've arrived. But then I'm so afraid to use them because they just require a different skill set. Wow, this is 189. 189. Let's see. Oh, it's not that big of a difference in color, but I just wanted to see. Okay, I think it's just oil. I think oil pencils do better on this paper. And maybe that's why oh, here it is. It's up here. Okay, sorry. I should have done the water on this one, but now it has me second guessing. See, I should have done this well before now. Okay, not the best flower in the whole wide world. Okay, so we'll duplicate that flower. So we're going to go back to the 191. God, that's so crazy. For some reason, this paper, when you put your layer down, that first, you don't get a lot. It feels like it's just not sticking to the paper. I mean, it's going down, but yeah, you know what? Here it is. All these pictures I've been doing, and I've been doing them on wax. And apparently, maybe oil is where it's at. Okay, so this one is that 189. 189. Okay, well, just when I said I'm not going to keep futzing and putzing, what did I do? I just futzed and putzed more. All right, and then let's go with 132. That's like the easiest color combination. Just right in step with coming out of the box. Wow. And here it is. I've been fighting in this book to get Prismacolor to work. Like you can kind of see, like you can see where it just doesn't take to the paper. I don't know if you can see that, but no matter what you do, you can't get it to go. You know what? Let me try this. I mean, going over wax. Okay. It's not a fair thing because it's wax. I wonder if you can see the difference. I can see a little difference, but it's hard. Once you've kind of put wax down, it is kind of hard. Here's a part in here. And then I don't know if I'm burnishing or actually putting color down. Huh. Well, look at that, guys. I've been coloring with the wrong pencils in this book. Okay, well, for me, I think when I move forward, I'm going to, okay, I'm still on the 132. I gotta be honest. Wow. I've been using the wrong supply. See, this is what happens when you step outside your norm. All of a sudden you're like, wait, I found something that works better. Okay. Yeah. All right. Excellent. So I'll put those back in here. And then I don't know if that's all of my pencils or, oh, you know what? No, look. My gosh, I have a problem. I have a problem. I have too much. Oh, okay. The Brute Ferner, oh, what were these? These were the pastels. So this one is 1312. Let me just, oh man, it busted. Oh, that's so wiggly. Okay, well, it is what it is. Okay. Oh, that works. That actually works really good. Ah, it takes me forever to do a page in her book with the Prisma, but the payout on this just happens so much better. Oh, there we go. We're gonna lose that. I need to go put some nail glue. So if you ever break it and you don't care, like this is just a cheap set, if you have fake nails like me, you know how you get the nail glue or super glue? If you just put like a little dab, just kind of open that up, see how that opens just a little bit? Just put a little dab of glue in there and just kind of go like that. It works. It holds it for, you know, it gets you through. And I don't care about my sharp. I've never had a sharpening problem, so I don't know. All right, the last one that I have sitting here with me is Color. So let's see what Color has to offer. I'm trying to pick something that's different. And Color, I mean, this one's like I think this is 300 and billion set, whatever. Let's see if there's a color that is a little bit different than what we've done so far. Not really. Oh, how about this? We'll go with the reds. There's really nothing too red. I mean, that's more of an orangey red. So we'll go with this one, which is 119. So we'll go 119 and then a lighter red. Well, you know what? Let's do the one that's fuchsia. Yeah, we'll go up. This will be a little bit strange because it'll be pink and red together, but I'm just curious. So this is 28, and then, oh, this may be a big jump. We'll see. I'm not as well versed with my colors. They've been packed away. Oops, my color has a busted little tip. This one is 51. So let's see. That might be too big of a jump. But let's just see what they do. And I'm going to pick, you know what, I'm going to pick this flower right here. So I'm going to start light to dark. So when I color, sometimes I go light to dark, sometimes I go dark to light. It just kind of depends on, you know, what I feel like doing. Oh, wow. All right, you know what I learned today? The world is not always Prisma. Everything seems to be working better on this paper than Prisma. How is that? How's that possible? Oh my gosh, look what I learned today. How old was Nixie when she found out that when you fight, not that I have fought this paper, but I've kind of fought the paper a little bit. Okay, and then I'm going to go, oh, sorry. So that was 51. Now I'm going to go 28, 28. Ooh, that's going to be a big jump. I'm going to go really light because, yeah, that was a big, huge jump. I don't know what I was thinking. All right, if any of you are like me and you have been struggling with the paper, I bet you know what, I don't know what color is. I don't know if they're mostly in oil. I don't know if they're mostly oil. Now they do have, now to be fair, on this one I'm not going down as hard just because I don't want there to be that big of a jump between the pink. Okay, I'm trying to go fast here, guys. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. All right, sorry. Just going to go finish this. So if you have this, if you have our old book, if you have fought with trying to get color down, try oil. Oil-based. Mostly oil. It's all oil and whatever. We've talked about that. Okay, so this one is 19. So we've kind of talked about it, but try it and just see if it comes out better. Well, look at that. Holy cow. Okay, I can't wait to color a whole page in an oil. And I got to be honest, to me, I can't now, I can't tell the biggest difference. The Faber-Castell is definitely, the pigments are better and all that, but I mean, for a coloring book, if you're just trying to have fun, does it really matter? I don't think so. But if you've been coloring with anything that is more of a wax-based, and if you have something that is oil, try it and see if that works for you. Oh, wow. And then if you have this book and you've been struggling and you don't have an oil-based set, do not run out and buy an oil-based set, but you may want to think about an oil-based set. That's all I can say. I'm not going to tell you you need to have something like this. If it's within your budget and you're like the rest of us, welcome to the crazy loony bin of let's buy something else. Wow. The colors work great. To be honest, here's the color. Here's the Faber-Castell. Here is Ohuhu's Haloya set. These are the two budget, and this one, if you already have the Faber-Castell, go for it. But if not, you don't have to. These worked great. They worked great in this. All right, that's all the colors that I have outside of, oh, well, you know what? Why not here? Let's just go for broke. Oh, sorry about that. That's going to be horrible. Okay, so the alcohol blender left. It didn't stay. I know that this is going to bleed through, so we're going to do, okay. So we're going to do this page right here. I'm going to put, oh, I don't have anything to put down. Let's see, what do I have? Oh, here, I'll put this down. Okay, so I'm going to put that down. And I'm going to use an alcohol marker. It is Ohuhu's art marker. And you know what, let's just go for red because red's a super bright, vibrant color. Let's see how much of it goes through just so you can see, is it worth, you know, is it worth giving up your page back behind? Doesn't really soak it. Oh, whoopsie, that was my bad. But I'm having to color off to the side because the camera is so low, I can't actually see the page. So let's see. Okay. All right, perfect. And oh, that was Ohuhu's art marker, and it came in, I'll pull this up real quick. It came in this kit. The art marker, 80 colors. It's the fine and chisel. It's got a cute little girl on it. All right, so let me put that back so I don't forget to put it there. And this is what's crazy on these. So that was 218. So here's 218 swatch. Well, look at that. That actually is pretty darn close. Interesting. I've got a set of markers that I swatched on their swatch sheet, and then I went to put it in the book and the swatch sheet didn't come anywhere close. Oh, okay. Well, you know. Now, of course it bled through, but it didn't bleed through as much as I thought it was. So it's up to you. If you don't care what the other page is, or you're really good at being able to make a page work, there you go. All right, guys, so we have done the flip through. I'm not 100% sure if the paper is the same. It does feel a little thinner. Here are all the different products that we've used. And the Derwent drawing, or the Derwent inktense, or Derwent Lightfast worked great. Here's the Prisma. Prisma's here. Faber-Castell's here. I don't know. I think I'm going to start using oil, but that's not bad either. So at any rate, I have rambled on. If you are still here, thank you so very much. Let me know if you want to do anything out of Mermaid's Bay out of here. And until next time, guys, wishing you the sharpest of pencils, brightest and juiciest of markers. And remember, there's plenty of paper out there. Let's go find yourself some, or you go find yourself some, and enjoy your coloring.